What's going on, your boy TpindellTV? Welcome back to TpindellTV. We back in here. We're gonna jump right into it. It's Derrick Jax and ex-wife, basically just coming clean, letting us all know how things was really going down, how she was really living. Smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't done so already. Please leave some comments below what you think about this video, what you think about what I said, what you think about her dialogue, the whole shebang. This is a lot to unpack and unfold, so it's gonna be a lengthy one. Grab you a little something to eat, a snack or something, and we about to get into it, man. Let's roll. All right, it says Derrick Jackson estranged wife, Denia Jackson, says she knew several other women's bodies better than her own following his infidelities.
I became a shell of myself. I didn't know who I was. I actually have a couple posts on my page where I have a post that says, I knew her body better than I knew my own.
Stop. Let that sit there. You said you knew another woman's body better than you knew your own.
Yes, several women. I knew several other women's bodies better than I knew my own. And I spent a lot of time, like I went in such a deep hole where I was like studying these women. I would go to their profiles and I would study their pages and like what they wear. I knew when they had met up. So I watched their videos of them having sex. So I would try to imitate that and recreate that in our relationships so that
What did that do to you?
I don't know where to start from that, fam. Let me first say that women made this man famous. The bulk of women of color really made. I don't want to say it's black women. It was some other women like Latin, it was Spanish, it was some other people on it too. Women made this man famous. They made him wealthy. They made him rich. It's crazy because they believed everything he was saying. And sometimes people preach things because they're living a certain way, but sometimes people preach things because they're living the exact opposite way. So it's like almost being a coach. You could be a great coach because you were a great player, or you could be such a crap ass shitty player that you know all the great things that need to be done. Women believed in this guy, believed the lies. They bought his books. They bought tickets to his show. They made him a millionaire. They paid for his home. They reposted him. Some still repost this guy on their stories. Like he's like the God. Like, this is what I need. This is how I need men to act. This is what I want. They did this. And look who this guy was. Look who he was. We all know women who posted this dude and was on the word, was not living the truth. That's crazy. That's crazy. Nobody gonna take no accountability from that. Yeah, I believed in him. I pushed his message. I was supporting him. I was wrong. You're not gonna hear that from nobody. Not a soul. None of their ass gonna post that. None of them. They're silent now. Whoa. He finessed so many. He played the game so well. I've seen others do it. I'm still seeing others do it. Catering to women. He set the blueprint. I can cater to women and say exactly what they want to hear. Word it properly, word it just how they want to hear it, and push it out there. And they'll love my message. Women probably share content and are on social media second. I say kids and teenagers and shit first. They share stuff the most. Next is women. The least is men. Men will see some funny shit and keep it moving. We might throw it in a group chat. But women will see something and share it to all of their friends, put it on all their stories, share it with their man, put it in a group chat. They'll do it all. He catered. Pandering. Everything women wanted to hear, he said it. Every post was knocking men or saying what men needed to do or saying what men had to have going on. And they fell for it. And he wasn't even living that shit. That's crazy. That's crazy. It's funny because it's like, is this your king? Is this the guy you wanted your man to be? But at the same time, it's sad. Cause this ex-wife took an L. She was traumatized in this shit. A part of me hope she heals after watching that snippet. I hope she heals And I hope she comes out with her own book, like a tell-all. I wouldn't even do these interviews, these podcasts like this. These clips are everywhere. Save that shit for a book. Put it in detail. Chapter that shit out. Do a part 1, part 2. Hunger Game this shit out. Make it a BET Tyler Perry movie. Go to Tyler Perry Studios and tell them you want a based on a true story ass movie. It should get made. I'm going to see it. Fellas, take your girl to see the movie. You think I'm bad? You think I need to do better? Look at this guy. They believed in him. They bought his books, his t-shirts, went to his shows. Fellas, take your girl see the movie. Take your girl see the movie.
We got a problem.
This could be you. I'm top tier compared to this guy. He's fake tier. Take her to the movies. Tyler Perry, BT, Lifetime. Somebody drop this shit. Put me in the movie. I'll play Derrick Jackson. I'll do it, damn it. I'll do it. I hope she get her bag. I hope she writes a book, makes a movie. She capitalizes. I hope it shifts. He had all of that going for him. I hope she just takes the baton. Because girls are going to love her story. They're going to be like, oh my God, I'm on your side. So many people was making fun of her, saying she was crazy. You feel me? She was brainwashed. This man probably making her say all that shit. He probably stand behind the camera like this, read this shit, like read it. And then the camera was rolling. He behind the camera reading. She just reading lines. Y'all was giving this girl a hard time. Shit, I even made a comedy skit about it. Anybody can get these skits though. Anybody can get these parodies. Nobody's, what's it called? Exempt, that's the word. Nobody's exempt, damn it. Let's watch it back through one more time.
I became a shell of myself. I didn't know who I was. I actually have a couple posts on my page where I have a post that says, I knew her body better than I knew my own.
Stop. Let that sit there.
Imagine being a woman being in love with someone and watching your man on video. Like, you know what I mean? This ain't even something you didn't signed up for. You watching your man on video and you trying to imitate what he...
You said you knew another woman's body better than you knew your own.
Yes, several women. I knew several other women's bodies better than I knew my own. And I spent a lot of time, like I went in such a deep hole where I was like studying these women. I would go to their profiles.
She already know no pun with the deeper hole. She went to a deeper hole, no pun. She already know the women that her husband is knocking down. She on all their profiles, looking at them. You know, when women do that, they looking at all the women, oh, what does she have that I don't have? I wonder if he likes this about her but don't like that about me. Now you second guessing everything. Everything. This was y'all king. This was the guy y'all believe. Y'all, you went to his shows. Somebody out there watching this right now went to that man's shows or wanted to purchase a ticket or bought that man's book or bought a t-shirt. Watch the video and hit a like button and hit a comment. I should go back to his comments and expose everybody right now.
And I would study their pages and like what they wear. I knew when they had met up. So
she already knew the meeting. She already knew the meeting that happened. So now when she see him, she already know them balls drained. He ain't got nothing for her right now. He on a refractory period. She already knew that. That's crazy.
I watched their videos of them having sex. So
great ass. She's watching the flicks of her own husband knocking them ankles loose. Knock them ankles loose. Cop a shirt, link in the description, all apparel. She's watching the man she loved, her baby daddy, her husband, knocking him down. Taking notes. She watching that shit like film. Rewinding it, slow-mo, catching the arches, the stroke games, all of that.
I would try to imitate that. And
you remember when you was a kid and you was shooting the bag? Jordan, Kobe, LeBron. She was throwing that back. Keisha, Tisha, Bonquisha. She was trying to imitate them other joints. That's crazy. That's wild.
and recreate that in our relationships so that
Put that dude.
Bro, that boy a demon, boy. That boy on demon time, boy. That boy on demon time. Lady, if you ever thought your ex was a menace, if you ever thought your ex put you through some stuff, think again. Think again. Don't get no more worse than this unless he was whooping her ass. Unless he was Iking her ass. R.I.P. Tina Turner. Let's move to the next video. Derrick records, you know what, tape with other women and got his ex-wife to study them in order to please him. But he was busy preaching to women on how to avoid men like him. Menace. And I understand that. I get where that come from. Like, you could just be such a dog. You know what I mean? You could be such a dog and you could tell women what to watch out for because you're that person. But he didn't even come across as saying he was that person. They had Derrick up here like he was the Greek god of dating and loving women. And then they had like Future down here like, oh, don't be like Future. You know what I mean? Be like Derrick. Derrick is worse than Future. He was worse than Future the whole time. And none of y'all sniffed it out. All that nosiness. All that meddling. All that extra. Damn.
engaging sexually, even though we were off, right? And so it was in this time where there was a lineup of us. We was passing each other on the stairway in and out.
No, y'all.
Hold on. So I think she's talking right now before they was married. Like before they were married. So that's crazy because initially she was just in a rotation. That kind of made me not feel as bad because she was in a rotation and she already knew what she was kind of dealing with or setting herself up to deal with. But I feel like once they got married, it should have changed. But let her chop it up. I know y'all hate when I cut it off.
We listen.
No, y'all was not passing
you think this is a game?
You were not passing each other on the stairway. No, y'all was.
We were passing each other on the stairway. Like, this is my shift from this time to this time. So, I was a willing participant in that, and this is like I can laugh about it now, but it's really sad, to like what space do you have to be in to accept that, and so. I dealt with it already, so I could laugh about it now, and it's funny.
That's what healing
but
looks like. Healing,
right?
you look back at your old self and laugh.
I'm just like, what?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, seriously. It was, I'm coming over at this time. I know such and such is going to be rolling through about, an hour and a half later. Yeah. And sometimes we went a little bit longer, so literally passing each other on the stairs, like out the door. All right, have fun, your shift. And literally, and so there was a lot of people involved at that time. We weren't in a relationship, so all the people that like committed relationships.
Okay, so this was before. That's a clarifier. I'm gonna go back all over this and I'm gonna cut into this, but I just want to let it play for y'all. Don't get mad at me.
So I was just on the rotation at the time, and I ended up getting pregnant with our first child. And it was in that I was like, okay, Danae, you got to figure out what you're doing with your life. You are whole pregnant, and you can't get rid of this child because I had already had 3 abortions before, and the Lord had already dealt with me. And I was like, Lord, if you save me from this, I'm not going to ever do this again. Got pregnant. I was like, I can't go back on my word, Lord. I don't want you to kill me. Yeah. But so I started, okay, I got to figure out what I'm doing with my life. And then I started getting a little bit more serious. Like, what are we doing? He was still doing, stuff with other girls. I knew about it. So I did still participate in some sexual activity and all that, knowing that he was with other girls. I was a willing participant. But it did start to take.
That was a lot. That was a hell of a lot. I'm gonna go back over this. But I did not know that shit. We was just attacking Derrick, and she was in on that shit. She was in on it. I know the comment section about to be lit. I know.
Anyway, we were still engaging sexually, even though we were off, right? And so it was in this time where there was a lineup of us. We was passing each other on the stairway in and out.
No, y'all wasn't. No, y'all wasn't.
It was a lineup. He was knocking them all down. She was just in a rotation, guys. She was in a rotation.
You think this is a game?
You were not passing each other on the stairway. No, y'all was.
We were passing each other on the stairway. Like this
man, low key. This man low-key living all our dream, fellas. He had him lined up. He was the tag team champ, intercontinental tag team heavyweight champ of WWE. This man had every single WWE belt. He had them all, man. They was running a train on him. They had time slots when they were coming through. This man had it set up. He did it. This is crazy.
My shift from this time to this time. So, you know, I was a willing participant in that, and this is like, I can laugh about it now, but it's really sad.
You can't laugh about that shit right now. It ain't sad. Your ankles was getting throttled. Everything was fake then. All that damn bonnet, all that shit. Little did we know, she's a part of the scheme. It was a JJ Ponzi scheme.
To like, what space do you have to be in to accept that? And so I dealt with it already, so I could laugh about it now.
But she wasn't the only one in that space. It was other women. She already knew her role. You was just sliding through. But I will commend him about this now. He lied to y'all. He lied to everybody, the masses. Idiot sticks. Bought books, went to shows, supported them, reposted them, put it on your channel. Idiots. Idiot sticks. Dummies. But he kept it 100 with all those women. He kept it a buck. They knew what they were signing up for. I gotta tip my hat to that.
It's funny,
that's what healing
but
looks like. Healing,
right?
you look back at your old self and
but
laugh.
I'm just like, what?
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, no, seriously. It was, you know, I'm coming over at this time. I know such and such is going to be rolling through about, you know, an hour and a half later.
Yeah.
And sometimes we went a little bit longer. So literally passing each other on the stairs. Like,
fellas, you got your shit together. You got your money together. You got your life together. You got your house together. You got everything together. You can have them rolling through. Clout, fame, rolling through. Everybody know. Ain't no hiding. Ain't no lying. Ain't no deleting text messages, deleting emails. None of that. They know. They know. They knew. All of them. So you got to think, when she was married and doing all them videos, all the sliders, they sitting back knowing why she acting like this. They knew you was just a slider. Letting them raw dog you. You got knocked up. Somebody raw. How many he raw dogging? That ain't safe. You got knocked up.
Out the door. All right. Have fun, you know, your shift. You know? and
he laughing, but he was like, damn, Derrick had it made. Derrick was doing his thing. Derrick, call me, bro. Bang my line, bro. This shit is crazy. I ain't know you were doing it like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I said a lot about you in the video. You know what I'm saying? If you feel bad, you feel a certain way, what to do? Bang my line, dog. I be seeing you be in Miami sometimes, too. Hit my line, bro.
Literally. And so there was a lot of people involved at that time. We weren't in a relationship.
Derrick, man. Bang my line. You can't be running through all these dolos. You gonna pull a hamstring, Derrick. Come on, Derrick.
So all the people that like committed relationships. So I was just on the rotation at the time. And
Just in the rotation. Just in the rotation. Is code word for, I'm gonna tell you the code words. Just in the rotation. Oh, I'm tired of being a fun girl. That's all code words for being the hoes. I was in the rotation. I was one of the hoes. I was one of the sliders. That's code words. That's what it is. I was in the rotation. I was the fun girl. I was the girl that got all the other girls. No, you was one of the hoes. You was just the kid. You was the coordinator hoe. You was the one with the best communication. They knew how to CC people in emails. Get the group chat jumping.
Getting pregnant with our first at the time, and I ended up getting pregnant with our first child.
He ain't even playing. He ain't had that plan. He done got you knocked up, and you say, "I'm keeping that bitch." I done had it. I'm gonna get to that part.
And it was in that I was like, okay, Danae, you got to figure out what you're doing with your life. You are a whole pregnant, and you can't get rid of.
You a whole pregnant. You said it right.
This child, because I had already had 3 abortions before, and the Lord.
That's crazy. I'm in a rotation. I'm cool with being a slider. You know what I'm saying? Little jump off. I'm raw dogging. I already had 3 pregnant abort missions, and then you gonna bring the Lord up? I already had 3 abortions. I told the Lord that I wouldn't do this, but I'm gonna still be a slider and be in the rotation. But hey, I told the Lord. Shit, I don't know, man. You might have to play your own role in the movie. You do this shit too good.
Had already dealt with me, and I was like, Lord, if you save me from this, I'm not going to ever do this again. Got pregnant. I was like, I can't go back on my word, Lord. I don't want you to kill me.
3 abort missions? Fellas, you would never know how many babies they done off, bruh. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even talking about the plan Bs. You would never know how many joints they just abort mission. You just wouldn't, and it's crazy. Just my body, my choice. I'm not even contacting the guy. I'm getting rid of it.
You know, but so I
and giggling and laughing about it.
I started, okay, I got to figure out what I'm doing with my life. And
you should have been figured that shit out. You wait for another pregnancy 3 abortions later to be a slider tag teaming with 6, 4, 5, 6 raw dogging. Hey, I got to figure out my life. The logic.
Then I started getting a little bit more serious. Like, what are we doing? He was still
just a little bit more serious, guys. I started getting a little bit more serious.
Doing, you know, stuff with other girls. I knew about it, so I did still participate in some sexual activity and all that, knowing that he was with other girls. I was a willing participant, but it did start to take.
She still was getting knocked down after all of that. I was on her side with the first video, but shit just got crazy. That sprinkle, boy. That nigga Derrick was on the Zoom, wasn't he? That boy was on the Zoom. Great ass. Tell me what y'all think about this video, man. I'm in the comments with y'all. He fooled all y'all that. I knew it. And not even me. Other men was trying to warn y'all like, yo, y'all praising this dude. He not even living like this. And there's so many other dudes doing that right now. There's dudes on podcasts doing that. I ain't gonna name drop. There's dudes on TikTok doing it. That's just pandering and catering to women. They know it's so easy. Women gonna fall for it, women gonna repost it because that's what they wanna hear. And they not living like that. They not living, do a little bit of research, do a little bit of Google. They not living like that. But they doing that to think, oh, you think this is gonna get you a little bit of piece of ass or something? It might. But come on, look how low you're willing to stoop. This is crazy. Catch y'all in the next one. See y'all in the comment section. Drop a line, what you think about what she said. What you think about what I said. What you think about the whole scenario, everything. Big body, lengthy video. Stop skipping them ass too. I'm gonna holler at y'all next one. Knock them eggs, lose a pearl. Link in the description. Check out my latest podcast episode. That's in the description also. Real Talk, Pill Talk podcast. We're on like episode 33. I'm gonna catch y'all later.